To another episode of Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C, and with me, as always, my good friend Dave. Dave, how you doing today?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. We got a fun-filled show today. It should be a lot of fun for everybody. So we got just the topics in general that we're going to talk about. We got That's What It Is, which is one of Dave's favorite games, where we go with fractured phrases. And if you don't know what fractured phrases are, it's like man overboard written out literally like that, and you have to guess what the phrase is. We have a couple of things with my idioms, and as always, we have viewer questions. Well, how do you send your questions in? Well, you send your questions to Shooting It Straight, WDC, there it is, gmail.com. That's all right. And what happens is my good friend Dave gets your questions. Once he gets your questions, he puts them together and brings them up onto the show, and he asks me live while we're recording. So if you can, send in your questions. Dave always wants more questions. I always want more questions. The questions are what make this show go awry. So many different directions. Like a roller coaster ride. You never know where it's going to end up. They go from G rating to triple X and everywhere in between. So send in your questions. That's basically the rundown of the show in a quick little snippet. If you get a chance, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you smile, which you should be smiling, laughter, smile, enjoy your life. And if not, then at least take a break with us for a half hour out of every week, and then you forget about all your woes and you have a good time. So subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, bing, for notifications to let you know when we're going live, when we're doing stuff like that, because we do live, and then you can be in our chat room. You sit in the chat, you ask me questions live right then and there, right out of the horse's mouth. Not that you're a horse, but you might be. I don't know. Maybe you're hung like a horse. Maybe you're not. I don't know these things, but we'll find out. In local, well, not even local news, but in topical news, over in China, Dave, I saw you sent me something.
Yeah.
And if you're listening on Spotify, hopefully you check us out on the YouTube channel, or you're at least watching on the Spotify, and you can see this thing. Dave, if you can, just pull it. You asked me if I would do this. And
yeah, this has been like, I don't know why TikTok likes to, show me stuff that I would never do. So I go, all right, well, let's see if Don will do this dumb thing, because there is no way in hell I have to remove something. There we go. Okay. All right. Boom. So basically, it's a stairway to heaven, this thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, yes, the views are, but look
how amazing the views are.
Right. Okay. I get it. But
why are those people, are they going to jump? Hello?
Maybe.
Save me.
Look, absolutely beautiful, stunning views, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you kidding me with the ladder, right? With the little tiny rungs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. You're what is it?
Strapped in.
You're hooked into the goddamn thing. But
sure, it's safe.
Yeah. Your ass is safe.
Hang there like this.
Yeah. Your ass. Look at them tiny ass. Come on. You're telling me
that ladder, Dave?
The little latch is going to hold you. If that thing snaps, you're going to be fine.
No, I mean, if the whole thing snaps, you're going to slide into the thing. It makes it a little bit harder to walk. But would I do that? 100%.
Yeah, you ain't got a shot in hell for me. I don't know why TikTok thinks I'm interested in like dying like this.
Because you keep clicking on it for the show, so I appreciate it.
this is like,
look at that. How cool would that be? It's
again,
like walking on air.
Sitting down and watching it on YouTube, it looks awesome. But you would never see my fat ass up on one of them things.
I would be on it. You know what would piss me off on that thing?
What's that?
The people in front of me going so slow.
Going too slow? Yeah, because I'd be up there shaking the stupid thing because I'm like...
I know. We're going to have to make a road trip to China and take the walk up here with the GoPro on Dave. You see Dave poop his pants. I would totally do that. I would totally do it.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah, 100%. Why would I not?
Yeah, you would probably just like the ziplining, like Watch me hang upside down and do a starfish while you're on the fucking thing.
Well, that was impressive, was it not?
It was.
I did a flip while ziplining. You know how hard that is?
Yeah. It's very hard. But
skill or luck.
This popped up on my thing too. It recently happened. I don't know how long ago, but it happened in Chicago. Are you aware of anything that happened in Chicago?
Not that I'm aware of. In Chi-Town, no.
Okay,
so we had a buddy of ours, Izzy, who co-hosted in the very beginning with us. He just came back from Chi-Town.
Oh, did he? All right.
Yeah. He went out there for his birthday. His wife surprised him.
Have you ever seen a propane tank blow?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know if I can enlarge this more. All right. So, play. Boom. You see that thing?
Yeah, those are bad.
It'll replay. Now, the driver survived. I don't know how, but look at that. Bam.
Because it was in the back. It was in the box part of the truck. A long time, not a long time ago, but many years ago, in Jersey, my in-laws' house actually caught on fire. The furnace went, and the furnace caught fire, and it blew flames throughout the whole house out of the vents, and it was terrible. And it took a bunch of fire trucks and different towns to come and help put it out, and it finally started to settle down. And then their propane tank in the back with the barbecue,
right,
blew up and restarted the whole fucking thing again. It was horrific. So now when I see stuff like that, like, it brings back that PTSD of being in front of the house, watching the whole thing just go, and then just seeing that. It was horrific. But yes, I have been there.
But now seeing that though worries me, because how many times do you go, you need propane for your grill, and now I'm gonna be like, don't blow.
I mean, there had to be something else there. It
right. Okay. So blow. What do you think caused the propane tank to blow in the back there?
My educated guess, my hypothesis, would be that one of the valves wasn't completely turned off.
Okay.
It was leaking. Or the valve was shut off and it was a faulty valve and it was leaking. And as they were shifting, he hit a bump or something and the tanks hit each other, caused a spark. And because there was gas out, it wasn't the propane tank that actually maybe exploded, but the explosion inside of the box truck from the propane that actually made it blow out like that. So I don't think it was the actual tank. I think it was the truck full of gas that exploded.
Yeah, that's
now,
still
whether
crazy.
I'm right or wrong, I don't know, but that's my hypothesis. That's my educated guess.
Yeah, but thank God the guy survived. But can you imagine you're driving and then all of a sudden, whee! Yeah. What the hell just happened?
Boom, and then everything got lighter.
I'm going a lot faster. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. We can't stop.
Yeah, 88 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
So. And the other we want to discuss, I guess, a robot went. They keep messing with these robots, buddy.
I know, AI, baby, AI. Let's keep going. Let's see how far it goes before all those movies we watched with the Terminator. He's coming in the back and everything else, and he's going to be killing everybody. Everybody, get down.
All right, so apparently, I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I guess they had a robot up on the thingy here. I don't know if they turned it on, and then all of a sudden it said, "Yeah, I don't like you guys. I'm gonna get pissed off and had enough of this shit." And eventually, it's going to flip out.
Yeah, no, it was just sitting there.
There it goes.
It's like, okay, hey,
hello,
I want you.
And then,
I want you.
Yep, come here. I'm gonna kick you.
Look at this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is this not what we've been talking about?
Yeah, that thing took a couple steps toward, and look, he's looking at that guy like, "Come here, dude."
He's trying to come at him.
Yeah.
They ended up having to lift up the robot to get him to stop because he just kept going. They eventually hoisted him up.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's one on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
where there's one that it's like the old saying: if you see one cockroach, there's more.
He's so close. I'm gonna get you next time.
Yeah,
bitch.
I mean, it's just a matter of time before it goes terrible, and we're like, shit, we should have seen this coming. No crap.
Nope.
We've been telling everybody about it for the longest time. AI is dangerous.
Yep. But the problem is, they're gonna keep diving. They're gonna keep diving into this shit, and it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, I want one for my family. This way I don't have to vacuum the house anymore. You lazy bastard.
Okay.
You're gonna kill your family. This way you have a vacuum cleaner that does it. You can buy a vacuum cleaner that does it already. Yeah, but this one goes out and it can make the bed too.
Yeah.
Just do the work yourself. Keep AI out of your house for as long as you can.
What was the from the Jetsons, the maid?
Rosie.
Rosie, that's right. Everybody wants a Rosie. Everybody wants a Rosie until it goes haywire and kills you.
Do you remember when Rosie went haywire?
Yeah, there was an episode.
Rosie went crazy. She would shoot files out of her stomach and everything.
Right.
Yep. Rosie went crazy too. Even the Jetsons back then knew it. So, meet George Jetson with the flying cars. I mean, that's where we're at now. Mm-hmm. We got flying cars. We got like robots that do the work for. Mm-hmm. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
All right, brother.
All right, you ready for the questions? Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, welcome to the shooting range.
Yes, sir. All right, we got 3 as usual.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Now, I'm not sure if it's actually been voted in yet, but I think they're making steps towards it. But how do you feel about flag football becoming an Olympic sport?
I did hear about this. Not only did I hear about it being an Olympic sport, but I heard they're talking about possibly. There's rumors. I don't know if they're talking about, but there's rumors that they're going to try and change regular football into flag football. This way, it's safer with the concussions and everything else.
For women, I think women may have their league where they can play flag football. The men will be.
Well, they're allowed to play flag football already, but they have to be in lingerie.
Oh God!
Have you not seen that one?
No, I have not.
Seriously, Dave?
No.
There is a sport where women are lingerie. They're in bra and underwear playing football. They have pads on and stuff like that, but they play football. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure it's not going to surprise the audience that I haven't seen it, but you have.
I don't know how. I don't watch a lot of sports, but there it is. I mean, here's my thing on flag football. Should it be an Olympic sport? No. Because where's football played? In America. Where else is it played? They just started playing in England. They just started having games over in England.
No, but they're bringing it. They're trying to.
They're trying to bring it in.
Yeah, they're trying to go all over the place.
Name another country.
Name another country what?
That has football. None.
No, yeah, but that's why.
So how can you make it an Olympic sport when the whole world is supposed to play against a team or a country that's had it for years?
I would assume that not every person in the NFL is from America. You know what I mean?
I understand that. Just like the NBA. When the NBA
NHL,
started doing it.
Yeah.
So. And how great was that when we played in the Olympics? It was 138 to 72.
Right, but now everybody's starting to catch up, though. You know?
But they're catching up.
Right.
But was it fair in the first couple years?
No.
Okay, let's take it one step further. They brought breakdancing in.
Yeah. I don't think that's coming back.
Breakdancing.
That was a one and done.
But breakdancing, I know Germany had breakdancing. I know the UK had breakdance has been around forever and in other countries.
Right.
And then they brought it to the Olympics, and then you had Shimanos from Australia.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Everybody could do it now. Okay, the breakdancing shouldn't have been an Olympic sport, or if it did, there should be some qualifications that you have to match. I don't think football should be in either, because the U.S. would just dominate for the first 10, 20 years. Now,
it is a different sport, though. You're not diving to tackle people. You know what I mean?
It is slightly different.
You can get people to do that, to defend.
Correct. It is a lot, I don't want to say easier, but it's a lot less painstaking with flag football.
Right.
But
however,
you get running backs that we have. Right. Let's just say we get some running backs.
And quarterbacks. You're not going to get those quarterbacks and those running backs all over the world.
So is it fair to the rest of the world? Now, I'm all about the U.S. winning. Mm-hmm. But don't blow smoke up my ass and say we're number one because the rest of the countries have never played.
Right.
Like, that doesn't make us number one. That makes us bullies. Right. Come on. Come and play this game. I bet you want to bet you I win.
Well, that's why bowling should be an Olympic sport, but it's not.
I do not disagree with you on that.
Anybody across the world can do it. You know what I mean? There's bowling alleys everywhere.
Yeah,
So
I agree. That one would be better than flag football to me.
Right.
So I support you, Dave, in your bowling.
Yes.
Not flag football, as far as that goes for the Olympics. Now, do I think flag football is good for people who don't want the head injuries and stuff? Sure. But if I am watching football, which I'm not, I like the hits. Mm-hmm. I like the hits. Who doesn't like the hits? As Americans, you like to see the hits. The fact that they take it out and it's roughing the passer and come on.
Yeah, they are with the helmets and everything like that, and all these different rules. They're trying to make it safer, which is fine. Like nobody's, but you don't want to take the football out of football. You know,
and they're doing that. I mean, when I used to play, I played football one season in high school, and I remember one of the drills was I was an inside linebacker, and one of the practicing drills we had was somebody run on the sidelines, the other one run, T-bone the fuck out of him, and ring his bell, and it was helmet to helmet. Yeah. It was like you were supposed to hit helmet to helmet so you know what the contact felt like. Mm-hmm. That was the practice. Yeah. Were we concussed? No. But were there future side effects? I don't think so. But that, and I'm not saying that should be, protect people. Stop doing that, maybe.
Yeah.
But come on. Oh, I threw the ball and the guy touched my arm. Oh my God, flag! Shut up!
Have you been watching the NBA playoffs though, man? Like some of them,
some of those calls are weak.
Some of the calls are like, "What the hell are we doing?" And now
that's why LeBron James.
LeBron James is a flop artist, but that's kind of what the NBA's become. Like they're all doing it now, and the refs are falling for it. And now they got instant replays now where you can challenge the calls in the NBA. I'm like,
it's ridiculous.
I was like, where the hell did that come from? But whatever.
It's not even fun to watch to me.
No, it's too many 3-pointers. Like, I grew up in it. Back in my day, but the 80s, the 90s and whatnot, there wasn't as many threes. You took a bad three, you got reamed out and benched for taking a bad shot. Now these dudes are just tossing up 50, 60 a game.
Half court shots and everything else.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I used sports references yesterday talking about the 90s basketball and how bad they choked. Indiana killed the Knicks in the playoffs and stuff. Yeah. And I was talking to my wife about it, and I actually was referencing. She goes, "I don't even. Who are you?" I'm like, well, back in the day, I used to watch sports back in the day. Nowadays, it's different.
Yeah. Plus, I can't watch it anyway because Comcast or my cable company doesn't have MSG. So it's like now I can watch them because they're on it's the playoffs, so you can watch them because it's for everybody out there. But the regular season, I can't watch shit. Yeah. But whatever. Anyway, all right. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Screw that. All right. So next question: if every relationship has a power imbalance, would you prefer to be the puppet or the puppeteer?
On an average, I mean, obviously, who wouldn't want to be the puppeteer? But I think it's a balance of both being able to be the puppet and the puppeteer.
Ooh, look at you playing the middle.
Well, it's because that's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the puppeteer the whole time, controlling the whole relationship, because that's just a lot of work. I got enough jobs. I don't need another one. I'm good. But, if I can split it with my wife, where she takes control of certain things and I take control of other things, so we kind of, I think that's what makes you a power couple. People talk about having a power couple and this and that and the other. But it truly, if you can control certain aspects and they can trust you to take care of those, and then the other person can take care of the other ones, and you can trust them to take care of those, then you worry about half of the stuff on a regular, and all of it gets done. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, as much as I'd like to pick one or the other, I think you need to have both in a healthy relationship that works right. Because if you're always the puppeteer, then the other person at some point is going to resent you, and the relationship's not going to last.
Is it possible to be both?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You are the puppet and the puppeteer at the same time. It's too much responsibility.
That's a lot of responsibility. But yeah, I'm going to tell you what. Okay, I'm going to take care of that. Okay, I'm going to take care of that. You not only became the puppeteer, but now the puppet also. So you're taking care of that, and you're putting more on your plate. So yes, you can. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or your significant other adds more. Like, you're in charge of stuff, but then your significant other adds to that whatever you're at. Also, so you just became the puppet too.
Right. Exactly. But again, that's that balance. If you can pull it off, where they have enough, also.
Right.
Because some people can handle more than others in a relationship. That's just what it is. So.
Or some people just keep eating until they go, fuck this, I'm done.
Yep, exactly. And then they blow up, and that's
I'm no longer your puppet.
Right.
All right, last question. Have you ever stayed in a toxic relationship just because it was entertaining?
Yeah. Of course. I think most men have. I mean, if you mean entertaining as far as sex goes, I mean entertain. They put on a puppet show at the end of the night. No, that's not entertaining. No, I would not stay around for that. Right.
Or they just could be a certain kind of crazy that you dig and it's entertaining toward you.
Well, I mean, you can. But is it considered a relationship at that point, or are you just there for the show?
Well, it could be both. You like that kind of relationship.
I mean, and everybody. I tell my kids all the time. No, not that nobody's perfect for each other, but everybody has something wrong or some luggage that comes along with them. That's I have it. You have it. We all have it.
Right.
I won't say our wives have it, but they know they have it.
Right.
Sorry, hon. If you can handle that person's luggage or crazy, then you're the one. Mm-hmm. It's not that you're going to find a perfect relationship all the time. Not every relationship is perfect all the time. But if you can deal with the crazy or the off-putting or whatever that person does, and that's okay with you, and you know how to work around it or with it, then that's the relationship, and there it is.
Wow. The more you know.
Oh, we haven't done the more you know in a long time, Dave. Where were you with that one?
I'm sorry. You're the sound effects guy. I leave that shit to you.
All right.
All right. Are you ready for the segment that I can't
Are you ready for the segment?
No, I mean, you're going to ace mine. I'm probably going to fail every single one.
Dave, I got to be honest. I found the easiest ones I could find because I know you struggle with this.
Good.
So I found the easiest. Let's put it this way. Not only did I find them, I didn't even look up the answers for them. I just found them. I copied them, and we're going to see how you do.
Right. Maybe you have the same ones I do, so then I'll definitely get them.
I don't think so. Well, let's go to That's What It Is.
That's what it is.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we have 6 each. And basically what it is a fractured phrase. Now, what a fractured phrase is, like I explained earlier, was man overboard, written man with a line and board. And you have to guess man overboard. Okay. So, in the intro, I showed a couple also. Z's over job. It was sleeping on a job. That's what this is. Dave's really not great at this.
Yeah, I suck at these.
But he's going to try. And like I said, I tried to dumb it down as best I can. So I want you at home to play along with us. Let us know how you did. Me and Dave, the best we can do is 6 out of 6. You could do 12 out of 12. So you can beat us. Mm-hmm. Dave, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go first. Let's get the this way you'll go last. I can get it over with quicker.
Okay. All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Now it's Little House on the Prairie.
There it is! See how easy that is? Little House on the Prairie.
Yes!
Dave got one. Good.
I'm off to a hot start. All right. You should be able to get your first one.
That would be Walking on Thin Ice.
Very good. Look at that. We are on fire.
2 for 2.
We dumbed it down a little too much, maybe.
I know, maybe. All right. You ready?
Yeah, good.
I hope I remember what they are.
Oh, it's low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. I told you they were gimmies, Dave.
All right, this one I can't. I have the answer. I couldn't figure it out on my own. So
okay, this should go great.
Let's see if you know what it. For those that are, it's 4 ones inside a box.
1 1 1 1 1 4 1 for 1 and all for 1.
No, that's not what it is. It's not my
guess though. That was a good guess.
Yes, it was. My answer is looking out for number 1. I don't know how that is at, but that's what the answer says. Looking out for number 1.
I can see 4 number 1.
4 number 1s.
But I don't know about looking out.
You're looking out at 4 number 1s.
I guess. Not sure about that one.
Well, you're still getting it wrong.
All right, fair. All right. You ready?
Good. Capital punishment.
That's what I'm going with.
Is that what it is or no?
I didn't look them up. Like I said, I just pulled them up. So that was what I thought it was in my head. So I'm guessing you're right.
Well, punishment with the capital P. That's the only thing I can think of.
Capital punishment. That's the only thing I can think of too. So I'll give it to you.
Yay! 3 for 3. All right. How about that one?
Put the blame on 4. Put the blame. 3 blame, 4 blame. 1,
Wow,
2.
I caught you on 2 of them.
Blame. Double blame. Blame the other guys. Blame 3 and 4. It's the blame game. Double blame. I don't know.
No. Wow. No one to blame. No one to blame.
No 1 or 2.
To blame.
No 1
Yep.
to blame. Damn it. All right. All right. You ready?
Good. Slightly overcast.
That's right. That's right.
It's like, what the hell?
We're easy, man. I know how hard these are for you.
Now this is making me feel smart.
Yeah, next time it's going to be a little tougher.
Well, this is what, the 3rd or 4th time we've done it, and I failed epically on it. So this is making
I
me feel
think
better.
out of the 3 times we've done it, including this one, I think you've only gotten one other one
Yeah,
right.
All right, what's that?
Downward, upward, sit upright. Sit upright, yes. Just sit upright. 3 sit-ups. I mean, it's sit up and to the right, so I know it's sit upright. And there's 3 of them. 3 seats upright. 3.
You actually said it, but you know what I mean? You just...
Sit upright 3 times.
No.
What did I say?
Sit-ups. That's what it is. Sit-ups.
Okay, sit-ups. I did say that. All right.
All right, I'll give you that one. Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
The fuck?
Okay, good. All right, thanks.
What the hell?
Got to fix your ego a little bit.
Cokert?
Yes.
Quote?
No.
What the? Yeah, see, this is why. Court. Something to do with court.
Okay, maybe.
I have no idea. My
What's
eyes
in
are...
the middle of court?
What's that?
What's in the middle of court?
See you in court. Ah.
I'm not giving you that one, but yeah.
No, I got that wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah. No,
See you in court.
Yeah, my eyes were going little bonkers on that one. This one, you should get this one.
Big head.
Big head. That's right.
Is it?
Yeah, big head.
Okay. All right. And I think I have this one up here. So let's pull this one to the program. That wasn't what I had up there.
Sorry, that's I don't know why mine popped up unless you hit it by accident.
Yeah, I did by accident. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's still it's going very slow coming up, Dave. So if you want,
all right, you want to do mine? Okay, we'll do. Bloop. What's that one?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
No,
close.
That's not what it is.
Wrong. No zone.
No.
Don't touch me in my no zone.
Don't touch the no zone.
It has to be something with two no's and a right. What could it be? To know what's right.
Right under the nose.
Right under the nose. Damn it. All right.
You went 3 for 3.
I went. Okay. My last one is not coming up, Dave. I don't know.
It doesn't want to load?
It doesn't want to load, so I'll let it keep loading, and if we get to it. While I have this here, though, if you get a chance, check us out on tpublic.com. We've got some merchandise. You can check us out. We got mugs. We got T-shirts. We got different little designs that you can check out. They're all up there. You get sweatshirts and everything else. We got Bad to the Bone, Monkeying Around, Out of This World, Falling Down a Rabbit Hole, and always our favorite, the pillow. Go to bed with us every night. Also, check us out on our socials if you get the chance. There they are. You come and hang out with us there, too. You find out when we're going live. If you ring the bell for notifications, though, you'll get a notification when we do it also. But you can find out earlier on here, or if you're watching the show. So we got that going also. and we'll just keep going with the show. If that pops up, Dave, I might come back to it later on. So, what we're going to do from now on is just go right to the idiom. Are you ready for the idiom?
Let's do it.
Where did it come from? All right, Dave. So today's idiom is loose cannon. Now, you've heard people say, oh, that guy's a loose cannon, which means he could lose his temper at any point in time, and you never know what's going to happen. He's just going to destroy everything. But do you know where loose cannon came from?
Probably from a war, and the cannon fell off its stand and rolled down and killed the people.
Rolled down and killed the people.
Just rolled down and just
rolling.
Oh, no! Look, it's a loose
cannon. As funny as it is, you're not too far off. It's close. It is close to that. Where the term loose cannon comes from is years and years and years ago, back in the day, ships had cannons.
Okay.
And on those cannons were not screwed down to the deck. So during rough seas,
oh man, those suckers, yeah,
they were going everywhere, and the decks would get destroyed. Like if you were in rough seas and you had cannons on your ship, you knew they were destroying everything because they were loose cannons destroying everything. So now if somebody destroys everything around them and they just don't care if it's for them or for somebody else, right? They're just destroying everything. They're considered a loose cannon.
Nice. Short and sweet. I like it.
That's it. It was very simple. Very simple for you.
But I would hope over the course of time they started to bolt those suckers down so they didn't have those issues. And,
I'm pretty sure they did. This way, they stopped destroying their own their own equipment.
That's a shitty way to you take it. You basically take yourself out. You know, you try to protect yourself, but what you're using to protect yourself is what caused you to sink.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not going so well for you. So it is what it is. But that's how it originally came from. So that was the whole idea of a loose cannon.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
All right. I tried pulling up the thing one more time. I tried doing it. I got it.
There you go.
I got it from a different.
I saw it pop up.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to put this back over to here. Let's go into this. Are you ready for your final fractured phrase?
That's right. Let's do it.
That's what it is.
Okay. When in Rome.
When in Rome. Very good.
Yep. I learned from that. See you in court. I'm like, that's right. That's another one of those.
That's right. Good job. Look at you. See, I'm baby stepping you to figure these things out. You're gonna be an all-star soon. Good for you, Dave.
5-1. 5-1. You went 3-3.
So Dave with the 5-1.
I'm the victor.
That's right.
I won one.
Very good, Dave. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Definitely come a long way.
Thank you.
Yes. Good job. Also, not to put light on subject, is Mental Health Awareness Month, right? Or is it over? Did we?
Yep. Nope. We're 28th. We're still in May.
Still in May. This is the last one, I believe, for Mental Health Awareness Month. But if you or somebody you know is having a hard time in life or in general, struggling with themselves or any mental health, please, there's a crisis hotline you can call or text at 988. Please reach out and get help for them. Or if you're having trouble yourself, please reach out. We all have issues at some point in time, and we all need a little help. Sometimes we need a little more help than we expect, and these people are here for you. Also, if you are looking online and there's an afsp.org, please reach out to them. Also, American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. They have access to different facilities and different people that you can talk to and go to so that you can live a better and happier life. Life is important, and you should be here with us. And if you're having problems, please go there and seek the help that you need. Also, if you have lost somebody, I am sorry. There's save.org, which supports the suicide loss survivors, because just because somebody else passed away from their struggles doesn't mean that it should rip you away also, and it's going to be hard. And where do you start? Where do you go? Who knows? They do. They have some ideas, and they might be able to help you cope with the loss that you've had and how to move forward from that terrible experience that you're going through. So if you can, please reach out, find somebody who needs the help, or if you do know somebody that needs the help, please have them reach out to any one of these accounts or people and get the help that they need or you need or anything else, because we want you to be around. We want you to hang out with us. We want you to have a good time. We want you to smile and have fun. So please hang out with us a little while longer, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, whatever it takes to keep the ball rolling. This way you can live your best life. That's all we want, you to live your best life. So please try and take care of yourself and each other. And don't forget to subscribe to the show. Hit the like button. If you laughed, which I hope you did, you should have laughed. I know I laughed. Dave laughed. We talk about everything and anything. Send in your questions to shootingitstraight@gmail.com so you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about shooting it straight with you. Catch you guys later.
Peace, everybody.
Dave beat me on That's What It Is? God, I gotta be slipping. I need to do some practice or something next time.